Hey, everybody, it's me, Tom Dalton, from the smash hit Emmy Award-winning PBS TV show Under the Radar. And I'm here with Michael Tyndall to talk about an event that's very near and dear to actually my stomach. It's a great event. It does three things. One, it fills your tummy. Two, it really helps out the community. And three, it's a heck of a lot of fun to go to. It's the Manchester Chicken Broil. This is like the 68th year, isn't it?
That's correct. Yes, it is. It started back in the 50s. A professor from Michigan State University traveled around the state of Michigan promoting the industry of poultry. And he had a new way of cooking many chicken halves at once. And he came to Manchester, and we had a person that raised chicks, and we had a need for a fundraiser. So everything came together, and this is our 68th annual chicken broil. We're looking forward to this July.
Yeah, and folks, if you've never been to this before, it's a sight to see. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, in 4 hours, you serve up almost 10,000 complete chicken dinners, and it's all for charity. There's a drive up that you can do. You can actually sit down and eat.
And but like you said, you really need to experience the chicken broil. It's a great dinner. It's a great chicken. And as you saw, the coleslaw is very good, but it's the atmosphere is what makes it so unique. It's just how enticing the atmosphere is. I was being interviewed one year by a local newspaper, and the reporter said, "How do you do it?" And I said, "How do we do what?" And they said, "Well, look around. Workers are running back and forth all over, and they're all smiling. They're happy." And the only thing I can say is it's the commitment from the community. I'd like to say that I'm the greatest leader ever, but I really have to give the credit to the community.
Yeah, I was actually blown away. You get this, I mean, other than the warm feeling in your tummy you get after your chicken dinner, you can't help but get a warm feeling in your heart when you see the entire city come together and work like they do, as hard as they do, serving up all those chicken dinners for a number of great causes. And like you said, it's a total team effort, and everybody's got a smile on their face. Everybody's got a chicken leg in their hand. And yeah, again, it's I've never seen anything quite like it before, to see that many people working in harmony. On the world's got to be one of the world's largest grills. Is it?
Well, I'm not sure of that, but we do have 4 100-foot pits that we cook our chickens on over charcoal. And we baste them with butter. And what that does is that it gives it a nice golden color, and it also keeps it moist. So when you enjoy that dinner, it's usually very moist. Yeah. And we season it with salt. So there's no secrets there. It's well done. And for 68 years now, we've had big success.
Speaking of secrets, yeah, I know your coleslaw recipe is a secret.
Go ahead.
Because when we were out there, I tried to get the recipe.
Yes,
I actually offered some money.
I'll give you $100 for the recipe.
Not enough.
$200.
No.
Not enough. 300, $400, $500.
No.
Remember that young man that actually was helping make the slaw? Is he still out there working?
Yeah. Yes, he is. Yeah.
That was a couple of years ago. He's probably shaven by now.
He might be, yes, but that's a common thing for the broil. Grandfathers, fathers, and children all work at the broil. Yeah.
Well, again, it's an incredible event. My hat's off to you, literally, because I've never seen a community come together, work that hard, have that much fun, fill that many stomachs, and do that much good for the community. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win situation. It really is.
I agree. It's probably one of the greatest things I've ever been involved in.
Yeah, and again, why don't you give the date when it happens this year? It's coming up.
Yes, it is. This year is new. In the past 67 years, it's been on the 3rd Thursday in July. Well, this year we've changed it to the 3rd Saturday in July, and it'll be July 17th. And we'll start at 4 o'clock. Start serving dinners at 4 o'clock. And we'll usually be done, as you pointed out, in 4 hours. Around 8 o'clock, we'll be done. And we will have served somewhere around 9,000, 10,000 dinners.
Oh, amazing. If you've never been to Manchester,
Correct.
Check out the town, check out this incredible event, get a chicken dinner, get to know the people in the community because they're outstanding. Just don't ask the chickens how they feel about it.
Yeah, it's real important to note, as you kind of touched on, we're 100% volunteers. We have no paid staff. So once our bills are paid, the remainder of the profits all go back to the community.
Yeah. So if people want to know more, what's a good website for them to go to?
ManchesterChickenBroil.org.
ManchesterChickenBroil.org. Go there, get
Correct.
the info, get your family, get in the car, go get some chicken and help do good for the community.
You know, every festival that happens here in Michigan has its own unique flavor. And this one tastes like chicken. Lots of chicken.
It's called the Manchester Chicken Broil. It's a ton of fun, raises lots of money for this great community, and it happens every July right here in, well, you guessed it, Manchester. To help me get a handle and hopefully a chicken leg on this legendary event is co-chairman Mike Tyndall.
So first of all, what's the history of this hen-filled festival?
Well, back in the early 50s, a professor from Michigan State University, Dr. Howard Zindel, he went around the state of Michigan promoting poultry, the industry for poultry. And he had a revolutionary way in the time of preparing poultry. And
Well, how was it done normally before then?
I don't know the answer to that.
Friction heat, you rub your chicken real fast.
Well, he took a 55-gallon drum and cut it lengthwise and laid it open and filled it with charcoal and grilled it over open charcoal. And he basted it with nothing more than butter and seasoned it with salt. And it was revolutionary. Remember, back in the 50s, everybody didn't have a charcoal grill on their porch like they do now.
True.
And so now everybody cooks it like that almost every night.
Now explain this revolutionary new method for cooking chickens. It's happening behind us, right?
That's correct. We've got 4 100-foot pits that are lined with block. They're lined with sand on the bottom, and we put charcoal in the bottom, and we heat the charcoal up and cook the chickens over the grills.
Have you contacted Guinness Book of World Records? Because that might be the biggest barbecue ever.
We have, and we are amongst the biggest, yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
This is a single-day event. We're going to serve in 4 hours. We're going to serve about 9,500 dinners.
9,500 chicken dinners in less than 4 hours?
Yes.
Is that even possible?
Every year.
Don't ask the chickens.
Every year we've done it for 64 years.
Amazing. Now, what do you get for your dinner?
You get a whole half a chicken. It's about 1.5 pounds. You get a cup of our world-famous secret recipe coleslaw. You get a roll with butter and a bag of chips and a water.
But all the money goes back into the community.
Every penny. All the profits go back to the village. We don't have any paid staff. Myself, my co-chairman, and all the people working here are all volunteers. So after our bills are paid, all the money goes back to the local nonprofits.
So this event truly creates a sense of place for the community.
Absolutely does. All of our workers come out here every year. If you look around, they're working hard, they're sweating. And I always look at it like an ant maze. It gets tipped over, all the ants are going in every direction, but every ant knows what it's doing. That's what this is, because every worker has worked here many, many years in the area they're working, and they perfected it, and they make it go so smooth.
You guys ever sponsor a TV show?
We certainly give it some thought.
All of a sudden, I want a chicken dinner.
Well, since we're not talking turkey, time to go check in with some Manchester chicken dinner makers and chicken dinner chewers.
Well, you know, they say a family that eats chicken together eats chicken together. Yeah. That's why I just made that up. I'll give you $100 for the recipe.
Not enough.
$200.
Not enough.
300, 400 bucks, $500.
No.
Now, apparently what's going on here is this is the drive-through line, and look at this conveyor belt. Look at these chicken dinners coming out of here. And people actually pull up in their cars, like these people right here, they actually pull up in their cars, and they get their chicken. You here for some chicken dinners?
Pardon?
You here for some chicken dinners? You're also on TV. What, go ahead, you gotta wave, so if you see yourself, you'll be waving at yourself. I'm sorry, folks, I've got an announcement to make. Apparently, they're all out of chicken. Get them! Oh! So, are you guys here for the chicken or the chicken?
I'm here for the chicken.
Well, you're making quick work of that. Hey, he's winning. He's really way ahead of you. So you're the official slaw wrangler?
Yeah.
That's a tough job?
Yeah.
You like coleslaw?
Yeah.
You can be honest, you like coleslaw?
I love coleslaw.
Okay, I'm just checking because my kids won't eat it. I love the stuff. How long you been doing this?
3 years, I think.
Wow, so you're an old timer. Thanks for your service.
Welcome.
Oh.
My hands are kind of wet.
Yeah, I just found that out.
So if you get the chance, find your way to this fun, foul-filled festival. You'll get a genuine Manchester sense of place and a plate of chicken, too. Yep, tastes like chicken. But what'd you expect?
You better not watch this.